All right, what is going on today, YouTube? Welcome back. So today we're going to take a look at a special listing here that we want to showcase because you may want some privacy. You may not want to be close to the city, and you might want a little land. Well, maybe not enough to keep 20 cows on, but enough to entertain on, to have some space and some privacy. So without further ado, as you look at the main road that we're sitting off of deep in Covington, Georgia, where we're located at today, we're going to take a look at this here particular listing and take a look and let me know, as we look at the front of the property, what you guys think. Could this be an option for someone who wants decent land and a pretty cozy, as I call it, modern retro layout for a home? Okay, as we take a look, we're in the front yard right now. That's the neighbor next door. Not really close to each other, not too close, I should say. Now this house sits on 2 acres. As we go ahead and come into the front door with the glass window, and we have entered the home. So as I stated before, the home does sit on 2 acres. As we come in immediately over to the right, you have your dining room with your culvert ceilings, which look nice. Okay, and that's your view from the dining room out to the front of your property. Home sits in a relatively good spot, 2 of the 2 acres as well. And you have your nice wall design with your molding right here. That looks good. Okay, you got your wood floors coming in. You did have a light fixture up there. Not a chandelier, but you did have a fixture nonetheless. This could be, I guess you could say it could be an office, considering the double doors right here. So you can close this space off. A lot of homes don't really have, I guess, what you would say or classify as a dining room. Not dining room, living room as much anymore. Usually used for office space. So you have that. Now, like I said, you are off of this main road, but it is relatively quiet. We're nestled deep in Covington, so pretty far from the hustle and bustle of the main city. Here's our stairwell to the left. So as you look at this could be the coat closet because it's the closest closet to the front door. Okay. And not in a typical Georgia home fashion, the stairs are located over to the left as you enter a little further into the home. So as we come in, we have our family room area. Okay, there we go. So we have our nice brick fireplace, brick mantle, and you do have your connections for the TV. Now you guys know I don't like holes in the wall. But this kind of would classify not really as that, because you still could put your mounting that you need for your TV up here on the wall, and you even have a wiring conduit there as well if you needed to run extra wiring or whatnot. And it's still neat. It's still not messy right there. And you got your shelving and stuff like that up there as well too. So obviously this would be where you would put your main entertainment, as far as TV and stuff like that goes, okay? Now, if we enter further into this family room and turn around, there is our kitchen area, okay? Now, what I do like about this kitchen area right here, or this particular layout, there's a large island, right, for the size of this kitchen, at least I think so. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are below. Do you think this island is too large for this kitchen? Now, but I'm gonna come back to that. So here's a room for the fridge of your choice. Once you move in, you got your cabinets up top with like a nice brass handle on them. And you've got your Frigidaire stainless steel package right here with your oven, microwave, of the such. And you have your cooktop as well right here with your pot filler, which is all too famously known in most homes. This home was built in 2024 as well, so still fairly new, being only a couple of years old. The hood is integrated in kind of with the cabinetry, although it does have a contrast color to it. It's the same color as the lower cabinets here on the island and below the stove. All right. And you got your backsplash as well, your bright backsplash, that looks pretty good. Your under counter lighting looks good as well. Then over here in the island, you have your sink, your apron sink. You guys know how I feel about apron sinks. I like apron sinks here. This is a ceramic one. It looks really good. It gives the extra depth to that sink, and it kind of brings it out a little bit more. I like the color of the countertops as well. You got your dishwasher down there. Let's be back this way, and that's pretty much the layout you have for your kitchen area, okay? And you got your two pendant fixtures that come down as well. And then over to the right, through the kitchen, you have your breakfast dining area, or your breakfast nook area, you could call it. Looks good, looks pretty good. Big light for the area, but I get it. And before we move that way, what I wanted to mention once again about the island. So it's a large island, but I actually think it works. It could be a little shorter, although they do have it recessed at the bottom down here. So all of this is recessed. So if you wanted to have seating here, maybe about 4 seats max, I would say, you could do that. So you could actually dine along the countertop right here as well, okay? Almost like just a nice dining setup here right in front of the stovetop area, right? Okay, so that gives you a little extra seating in addition to what we have over here to the left in the breakfast nook area. Do you guys like that? What do you think about using that large island of space in that way? We do have recessed lighting up in the ceiling as well to give the kitchen a nice bright look, okay? Lighting in the kitchen is essential. You know, we need to be able to see in the kitchen. For those of you that cook or are just kitchen connoisseurs, you want to be able to have adequate lighting. That is so important, okay? All right, as we move into the other portion of the first floor, this is our bathroom right here. You got your shower tub set up. So black and white theme here as well. And this is, I want to see, this is the garage maybe. Yeah, so this is the garage. Okay. Nice 2-car garage. Actually, it's the third garage as well. Let's take a look over here. I miss these all the time. So you can pull in this way, or you can back in towards us. So behind the camera is where you can come in at. This was the garage / workstation area. Looks like the previous owner used it for, the current owner is using it for. And they do have some kayaks out there as well, and you see some oars in the corner. So I believe this home is located next to a lake as well. I'll double check, but I believe it's located next to a popular lake in the area. As we come back into the 2-car garage portion out here, and your water heater's right in front of us, and they even put a fridge out here as well, secondary fridge. Good utilization of space by the current owner. So right here is another, like a coat closet. Okay, and then we have our bedroom downstairs. So this isn't the primary, but nonetheless, it is a bedroom downstairs, and that's a pass-through actually. So that bathroom that we looked at earlier before we went to the garage, you can enter into this bathroom from this bedroom, okay, that we're standing in. This is the closet, small closet. This almost could be used kind of as an office as well, but of course, you can use it to whatever you desire. So a bedroom obviously is fine, but you know, you could use it as an office. If you kind of want to be tucked away and not in front of the house, you can use it as such. And you got direct access to the bathroom. So as we come out of here, there's a lookout onto your 2 acres. So let me know what you guys think so far What do you think about this layout? I found this one pretty interesting. So this is your outdoor entertainment area, small outdoor areas. They have the TV set up here with the surround sound. They have their egg type grill there. Seating. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. There's your neighbors there. There's your workshop, their workshop across the street, or yard rather. And your whole area back here is fenced in. So plenty of space. Not close to anybody out here. Being a relatively new constructed home, you have space to do what you would like to do within your 2 acres. Okay, so we get ready to come back in. So there's a nice little entertainment area there, and you also have a ceiling fan out there as well, so you can stay nice and comfortable. Of course, you can still screen that area in or whatever you want to do, but nonetheless, it's there. So that concludes the tour of this property here downstairs. So let me know what you guys think so far. What are your thoughts? 2 acres. There's another coat closet. You got your bedroom on the main. If it was the master, if it was the primary, it'd be nice, but it isn't, but it's fine. So we come up the stairs. We do have a small landing. So we come up. Straight ahead is going to be the laundry room. So you got a nice size laundry room upstairs, got your cabinets. This is going to be your guest bathroom. Okay. Got your black and white theme. Same as downstairs. All right. Then over to your right, you have the second of our guest bedrooms. This is a 4-3. All right. Okay size bedrooms in here. Carpet is in good shape. As you get a view out to the main street. Okay. This is the closet. Closet has a window to help with the extra lighting in the closet, which is always a good touch. Coming into the 3rd bedroom, which would be another guest bedroom. Okay. About the same size as the one we just left out of. Although I do feel like these are bigger than the one that's on the 1st floor. Just by a little bit. I can kind of tell that difference a little bit. Okay, and obviously this will be the closet. No window on this closet, but nonetheless, there it is. It is lighting in there though, I think. It's just not working. Okay. All right, so coming over to the primary now. So this is your primary bedroom with your standard recessed lighting in here. Looks really good with the tray ceiling. 2 windows to let in adequate sunlight in here. As you get a view over basically directly to your neighbor's property though. But of course you can put window dressings up here to aid in your privacy. It's a nice home they got over there too. Okay, it's looking good guys. What do you think? I thought this one was interesting. Definitely a cozy feel to it. All right, you got your double vanity here in your primary bathroom. Same fixtures throughout the house, the black and white theme. Looks good. And for all you soakers and tub lovers, there you go. It's your freestanding tub. As you get the view out to the nice rolling grass plains out there. And you got your standing shower right here as well. And you got your water closet by itself. Then you have your primary closet. So nice large walk-in closet. Good size closet, I think so, for to fits the rest of the bedroom sizes in the home. All right, and that is it. They got this black color in here, it looks good. So that is all. So let's run downstairs in the kitchen and we'll talk numbers on this one and see if we match what you guys think they're asking. I'll see you guys. All right, guys. So that concludes our tour of this here property located out here in Covington, Georgia. Deep in Covington, Georgia. So I want to know your guys' thoughts. What do you think? This house sits on a 2-acre lot. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Now, as we looked earlier, the master is located upstairs along with 2 other bedrooms. So you have a total of 3 bedrooms upstairs on the 2nd floor. And you have a smaller bedroom, guest bedroom on the 1st, although that does have its own bathroom as well. Now, this home was built in 2024, and it definitely still feels new in here. It's only a couple of years old. It has a decent layout as well. This architectural style reads here as craftsman, and I do like it. It has some nice little contrast with the wood over the fireplace mount and those wood shelves on the wall. It gives a nice contrast to the white to break it up a little bit. And the home is in overall really good condition and not close to the neighbors. I mean, the 2 acres, you sit on 2 acres and you're not super close to your neighbors. You do see them, they're within sight, but you're not right on top of each other like a lot of other new construction homes are. Now, square footage in here is 2,451 square feet. So definitely see it being that 2,450 square feet. I could see it here. It's when you walk in, it's not as open, but as you come into the family room and kitchen area, it opens up. You do have this larger island here. As I stated before, that has the seating right behind you guys. So if you wanted to put some chairs there, that's extra seating and dining space along with the breakfast dining area right next to us. We did see a couple of oars in the garage there. And I saw a couple of kayaks outside coming into the property. So this property apparently is a short drive to Lake Varner. So that's a popular lake that is very close to here. And that makes sense of why there are those things here located on the property, as the current owner took advantage of being within close proximity of that lake. As I mentioned before, kitchen layout is pretty nice. You do have that outdoor entertaining area as well, which is really neat. You could even screen that in if you wanted even more private or more climate control. But open as it is, looks good. And the view is nice here. I mean, everything here is nice and neat, including the neighbors, and the lot is very well kept up. Grass is cut and things look really well. I mean, you look out, I'm looking out this window right here, and all I see is just green grass plains. So it looks great. So what do you guys think they want for this one? This 2-acre lot, craftsman's home. They're asking $525,000. Now, do you guys think that that's, as always, too much for this here particular lot? Or are you in the market for something that's like this, a little off the beaten path, but not too far, and definitely has a private feel to it? We are off of a main road, so there is no HOA here. So that is definitely a positive or a plus for a lot of people, because they don't want to have the hassle of an HOA. So you do not have that here with this here particular property. And you have as I said before, the 2 acres for your use as well. And it is well maintained here. So they did do a price drop. I think the original price for this property was $535,000. So they did do a $10,000 price drop. And it's been on the market for, as the day of filming this video, 46 days. So it's been on the market a little bit. Do you think it'll sit on the market a little longer, or do you think it should be going pretty quick? And what are your thoughts? Would you jump on this one? Or if you wouldn't, most importantly, let me know why. What makes this an unappealing property in your mind? But as always, thank you guys for watching. It's been your favorite bearded agent. And please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.